Hello Diamonds and welcome back to Ecobee Season 9. So, I do have few updates on what's really happening. One is that, well, not many people are active. We only have 12 people left. And it's, well, many of them are admins. So, not really looking that good, so let me show. And it also means that we will have a lot of trouble getting the ingredients to finish Even the Bridge. So as you can see, Dan, Mas, Danara are here. There's also a small group of people who are working in one corner, like Enzo, Manon, and who was one other person there. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's like one group and then few extra people who are still active, like Salta. So yeah, there's kind of limited amount of people. And for us, when we are doing the project here, we need, well, loads of certain materials. So especially frame glass. And that's one of the things that can be a little bit problematic because everyone who can make it, which is those 4 people, none of them is active anymore. So we can see that they are no longer in active demographic, not in active demographic, not in active demographic, not in active demographic. So yeah, none of them is available, unfortunately. So I might need to ask Mas to maybe transfer me a few of the extra stars so I can take up those skills and we can finish everything. For the class making, happily I can make colored class without any big issues. So for example, for the green class, I need to make some anyway, so let me set up just 10 and then select the other variation of that. Of course, it only makes 1 instead of 6, which is the default coloring stuff. But I can use the materials that I can make myself, and as it's level 0 skill, then there's nothing to really worry about. So if I go here, you can see that class working level 0. So I only had to read the paper and that's it. So with colored class, I'm totally fine. That's not really a problem. But yeah, with the other class, it's a little bit problematic with the framed one. Actually, I wanted to quickly check. Which one did I buy? Yeah, by steel. I don't think I'm buying concrete anymore. But there's still some available, so I can probably go and take those for the project. I might also need to ask a little bit extra money for the project itself, so we can finish it. Then other sad news is that also Iris is no longer active and will not return this season based on the messages on Discord. So it means that there will be no Sky High that we can use as our launching platform, and therefore we probably need to use some other location for that. So we kind of need to plan that. Maybe if you ask Jack nicely, maybe we can use his maze as one of those platforms. Not sure. But yeah, we have to see what can be done. But yeah, for the rest of today's episodes, pretty much I want to go and take a look on the buildings that I never really checked out. So let's go and find them. At the moment the server is super quiet, there's no one. It does feel very abandoned since Mas came out with the news of it being the last season. So it seems that many people just ran away, not even trying to finish this season. Which is a little bit sad, but well, what you gonna do? People are, well, people. So yeah, anyway, this building I never really checked. It was, well, kinda unfinished long time. Because this person here made, who is that? Wise? So they kinda claimed all the way to the main roads initially. And I remember it was kinda a topic. So land claims were removed but I never really checked out the building to see what it looks like. So it seems that there's nothing really inside. But yeah, quite big building for what it is. So definitely if it could be removed, then this could be turned into something else. But yeah, then this building here is 2 stores. I can't remember coming in here. So let's check this one out as well. I've bought some stuff in those shops before, so it's a typical tailoring setup. Different rooms for different tables. Plus bedroom in the middle. And on this side we can have also bathroom. And the kitchen area, farming corner, and extra space for the rooms. Yeah, more farming. So yeah, definitely a big project for someone. So at the moment unfinished. So going ahead on this road, there are a few more houses that I haven't really checked at all. So I was thinking it might be interesting to investigate, because well, like there's always something interesting that is hidden. So Traco's Minion Lane. Okay, interesting name. So we can just come and check it out. So I think this is also one of the few people who is still like semi-active. If I remember correctly. Can I see the authorization? Ah, no. Traco has been online before, but yeah, the name does not come really true. Yeah, so not sure. So they haven't been online like what, 5 days? So quite a long time actually. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff everywhere, so it would be nice to put it into better use. So let's see. There's definitely fishery available, and there's also mining sites. So mining site goes down here. So it's just underground. I don't think we have enough time to check everything out. At the inside, on this floor, there's just access to the left. And when we go upstairs, then we have quite decent garden. It's interesting to use the cotton as flowers. It's nice. It's well placed railings, so you don't really fall off. Decent kitchen. A living room that has tree growing through because it hasn't been trimmed for years. I already went back. Yeah, those blocks they can sometimes kind of keep you from moving. A workshop. And then bathroom. Bathroom is quite good. It is missing sink, but otherwise good. And upstairs, of course, first is a vase. A big empty room. And then bedroom. It's interesting, like 2 doors to the bedroom. One of them only closed. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere else, so we can quickly run back down, because I think there are more buildings to this claim. So this just goes upstairs, and here is the shop. The shop is just separated area, so nothing else hidden. Okay, and they also advertise their 3D printing shop. Okay. Yeah, I don't usually buy 3D printed stuff because I make myself, but yeah, if anyone is interested, you can check it out. Okay, so from here, I think we can check out this building. It's kind of like back rooms somewhere. Ooh. There's inside the mountain, there's the old campsite. Interesting. Nothing else really. Then there's walkway down. So it should go all the way to the mine. Ooh, and quite decent mining setup. So, of course, the filter is good. It is decently connected to both of them. Yeah, that's all good. There's a little bit water in this corner. Not sure why the water is not working properly. Maybe because it didn't have enough fall. So I think it usually needs like extra block to flow forward. And yeah, all the mining elements here. Lift is left here as well. Those lifts are not accessible by anyone else. There's coal and stuff. And yeah, rest is probably just regular mine. This road that is unfinished. And yeah, I was saying that I'm not going into the mine, and yet here I am in the mine, just looking that it doesn't go anywhere. There's not much hidden. So yeah. And yeah, they still have the powered cart here. This reminds me of the Irisys mod, that which is all the vehicles in electric mode. So I did test out the version that was made, but yeah, it's not really release ready. So kind of interesting mod, very promising, quite good features. So I hope it gets made better and we can see it in the future. Because the battery powered idea, how you can manage the batteries, is really good, and it worked quite nicely. But yeah, this building, which is the Beefy's place, quite decent kitchen, is slight living corner. We have bathroom up the ladder, which is a little bit odd place, because like usually when you have to go, then climbing up is not the easiest, but at the same time quite decent because it's next to the bedroom, so you don't need to really move up and down for that. As downstairs there's also one bedroom, so I'm not sure how that one can go. And yeah, backside is just storage. Let's go upstairs. It's fake staircase. Well done. Yeah, I totally fell for that. And quite interesting doors. Those are meant for fence, and they look quite nice. But yeah, the building itself only 2 stories high, so nothing more. It's quite pleasant storage space as well. Nothing to really complain about. And it also has decent view over everything. Yeah, quite good. And then the road is going over this water area and then splits into 2. And we're actually going to that side as well, right after finishing off here. So before we finish off, I just wanted to see what else is here. It's interesting. They have marked the door as locked, but the garage door itself is still open. But there's nothing inside, so yeah. And under here, is there anything? You can go there. Not sure. Let's see from this corner. Goes into the mine, but does it have any access? No, it's just mine access. So nothing too interesting. So it kinda does look like there should be something underneath. Maybe the entrance is on the other side. It's also possible. No, it's not. Decoy, probably. So in this building is just for the store and research table. So nothing else. Simple building. So yeah, I think we can now just quickly grab our tiny truck and rush to the other side. Yeah, the road is closed off with sand. Sand is now quite yummy because we can make our colored glass this way. And yet the ones that the setup already finished, so it didn't take too long. And yeah, so yeah, colored glass is one thing that I don't need to worry about at all until we get the bridge finished. I have done a little bit more work there, but so all the asphalt is finished, but same time the frame, it still needs a lot of work. I'm not sure if there's enough concrete anywhere to finish it. It might be necessary to get some other stuff. But yeah, the last places that I was thinking are pretty much here. So I never really checked much around, so I'm not sure if there's any change in this place, in this will access anywhere, other than the front that is closed off. I can't see anything on the back. The Pioneer definitely knows about this restriction side, but maybe you can check out the house that is on the back sides, because that one we definitely haven't seen. So it's kind of looking like not fully finished. There's a lot of dirt still visible, but yeah, it's just kind of basic house, I would say. It will do its job, but not really too much. Yeah. And on the back side, there is another building that was on the wrong height and later on was just cut off the straight. Because I think it's the project twist and turns. Interesting. So this actually was not really cut off that much. It's just the initial building for making all the items for. Yeah. So yeah, I think this road from here could be removed because it's a bit unnecessary. But yeah, let's see about that. So yeah, in the store, it is still buying a lot of stuff. And yeah, this Jack's place, kinda unnecessary building to be honest. There's not much that can be done. And yeah, for people there's no real access, so I don't think anyone really wanted to come and sell here anyway. But yeah, it's kinda unique way. So yeah, I think I will leave today's video right here. So a little bit quicker one, just as well, there's not much happening and I still have to do a lot of work on the bridge, which, well, go here, has full connections to both sides. I might need to adjust those corners and make it a bit nicer later. And yeah, rest is just the frame and the top floor, where the rainbow bridge itself will be. But yeah, anyway, I leave the video right here, so thank you for watching and I will see you in the next episode.